welcome to this sharing. My name is Yassine Regragui, and I'm a fintech specialist, especially focused on China. But today we'll share with you 5 trends concerning fintech. So the first trend is about invisible payments. So we see more and more retailers, more and more companies that try to make payments invisible. For instance, Amazon with the one-click payments, with Uber, when you get an Uber ride, you don't think of payments. And same thing happening in China, when you can pay either with a QR code or with facial recognition. So we are moving to a world where payment will be more and more invisible. The second trend is CBDC, so central bank's digital currency. We all heard of the Bahamas, that was the first country that launched its own central bank's digital currency, but the country that has the most experimentations in terms of this type of digital currency is China, because millions and millions of Chinese citizens have experienced the payments through the central bank's digital currency, either on stores, either using a taxi or other scenarios. And the goal is, of course, to try to not replace the alternative payment methods like Alipay and WeChat, but to offer an alternative payment solutions. So CBDC is really a must watch, especially in the future months. The third trend is concerning super apps. So super app is an app on mobile that includes a lot of other apps, and it has started in China with the WeChat and Alipay, but now it's really becoming a big trend because a lot of countries are and a lot of companies in many countries are offering their own super app, like in India with Paytm, like in Russia with Yandex, Indonesia with Gojek, Singapore with Grab. We even saw recently the news of PayPal that is planning to launch its own super app. So the goal of it is, of course, to try to have one single app that offers a lot of services. And for the companies, of course, it includes payments, but it's also a door for new services, either in-house services, but also external services from third party. The fourth trend is all about cryptocurrencies, crypto assets, and NFTs. We recently seen the increase of the Bitcoin price up to $68,000, and the recent regulations in China regarding Bitcoin mining, etc., did not affect the rise of cryptos, and we see a number of cryptos that increase more and more, especially also other type of products like NFT using blockchain technology for artists, for instance. And it's really important to see how this new wave is coming, and that 2021 is just the start of this new wave. So what's next, and what we have to watch in the coming weeks and coming months is what we call the open fintech. So what does it mean? It means that so far we had a lot of banks that offer financial services, right? Then we saw the rise of fintechs from 2007, from the financial crisis, and then we had the big tech offering financial services. We call them even TechFin. But we see a lot of industries trying to enter this market, not only for payments, but for all type of financial services. And it can concern any type of industry. So the goal of offering financial services is not only to have a hand on the whole value chain, including payment, but it's also to try to offer a unique experience for users and to get them into a unique ecosystem. So either in-house ecosystem, but also external ecosystem. So I hope these 5 trends could give you a bit more of insights of what's happening in fintech. Feel free to subscribe to my course on super apps and Chinese fintech financial services from CFTE. Thank you very much.